I've been asked recently in the comments section, what are 5 baits that I'm going to use in 2019? Or what are my 5 best baits, or just a whole bunch of stuff like that. Now, I have not redone my tackle bag since fishing, well, open water fishing basically stopped here in Michigan in about, I don't know, late November, beginning of December. I do have to redo my tackle bag, but in no particular order, we're going to go through the Bass Mafia trays, and we are going to see what 5 baits I would use, or I know I'm going to use, because I know they'll catch fish, or they have a good chance of catching fish. So that is what today's video is going to be. I know it's been a while since I told you guys something like that. Now, one thing is normally, no mess, is normally I tell you guys, you know, I use this bait because of this, or the fish feed on this, and here's why. I'm just going to tell you the baits, talk about, you know, the baits that I like, maybe what I fish them on, and then I think that'll be it. And we are going to start with... We're going to start with... the Megabass Vision 110 Plus One. It's a suspending jerkbait. I think it's like 6 to 9 feet, 6 to 10 feet, something like that. But anyway, you guys know that I fish with the Vision 110 Plus One a lot. I also use the Vision 110, the Vision 110 Junior, but the 110 Plus One is my favorite. I can't even remember the color on this. I think it's the GP stain reaction, or maybe it's the all white one. But anyway, this is one of the baits that I'm going to be using a lot this year, especially in the spring and the fall. And yes, Megabass Vision 110 and Vision 110 Plus One baits are expensive. They are $25, $28, $30. I understand it's too expensive. It's crazy. But you can ask other anglers as well, and they will tell you that there's a reason why a lot of people use these, especially for smallmouth bass. But anyway, that is the first bait that I know I'm going to use this year. Now that we're in the crankbait slash hardbait box, well, since we're in there, excuse me, another bait that I can tell you I'm going to use for sure 100% is the Strike King Red Eye Shad. And this Red Eye Shad is a 1/2 ounce. And yes, you will notice that one of the treble hooks broke. Sometimes I do change those. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But anyway, a Red Eye Shad that doesn't have broken treble hooks, maybe. Strike King Red Eye Shad. Lipless crankbait, for sure. Now, I'm going to use other crankbaits as well. Square bills, micro crankbaits, deep diving crankbaits.
5XDs, a whole bunch of stuff.
You said that might have been a largemouth. I thought it was a smallmouth, but it was gigantic. Yeah, you could have. Probably might have been. Well, my PB is around 7 or 8 pounds. About been there.
Oh, right at the boat. It's a rock bass. Yes.
There's your species. That is cool.
Look at this, you guys. Is that 6 or 7 now? If you count the rainbow trout, that's 7. Yes. Warren Hopkins, this rock bass is for you. It was caught on a Strike King 5XD. There he goes. Okay, jigs, hard baits, spinner baits, hooks and terminal tackle. A lot of this needs to be updated. Okay, so here's something else we can talk about. With the topwater baits, you guys know that a lot of the time you see me fish topwater on my channel, it is with a frog, usually a Booyah Pad Crasher, a live target frog, live target, hollow body sunfish, whatever. Or a spook, a Head and Zera spook, or a KVD Sexy Dog Jr. But one topwater bait that I want to focus on this year more than anything, because I don't fish it enough, is the Storm Chug Bug. And I do believe that this is the rattling chug bug. So that's one bait that I want to fish with more. I want to get better with, more proficient, all that stuff. So do me a favor and let me know in the comments. I know there's a bunch of you guys that have used this bait and catch a ton of fish on it. So just let me know. Get these hooks out of my hand. So let me know. I know that I would either fish this on monofilament or braid. Frogs, I fish exclusively on braid. A spook, I will fish on braid or monofilament. But anyway, the Chug Bug by Storm. Let me know. Storm's owned by Rapala too. I'm pretty sure. So anyway, for the 5th time, let me know. Over here. And just do a little bit of jumping around. One bait that I'm going to fish a lot, especially in the spring, summer, and fall, is a tube. Now, you guys know that my favorite tube to fish is the Strike King coffee tube. There's other brands that I've used, that I've tried, but the coffee tube so far is my favorite. And the size of tube jig that I like to use, like more than anything, is a 1/4 ounce and a 3/8. Even though I will tend to go for the 1/4 ounce more than anything. By the way, this right here is the green pumpkin, but you guys know that my favorite color coffee tube is actually the natural goby. Now, why is it the natural goby? Because smallmouth love gobies. Strike King coffee tube. That is going to be one bait that I'm going to fish a lot. I mean, you guys know that I'll fish a Texas rigged Rage Craw, a Texas rigged Cinco, a weightless Cinco, weightless Texas rig, whatever, all that stuff. But the tube, you guys know I fish Lake St. Clair, smallmouth bass, tube. War Eagle spinnerbaits are my favorite spinnerbaits. I do use Strike King, Booyah, and a few others, but like a War Eagle, a 3/8 ounce, the double willow blade, or a War Eagle Screaming Eagle, the compact silhouette, which is a 1/2 ounce size with a 1/4 ounce profile. Those are my two favorites. You got the terminal tackle box that desperately needs to be redone. Spinnerbait box. Not one of my main baits for the video, but football jig and a structure jig with a Rage Craw trailer. You guys know I'll fish that too. This is all over the place, isn't it? Got that there. The hard bait box, pretty sure we mentioned that. And the topwater box. That's a mess. What I'm gonna do too is I'm gonna reorganize my bag, redo some of the stuff, and I think I might do another what's in my tackle bag video. Yeah, like Rage Craws, brush hogs, more Rage Craws, garbage, just yeah. I need to redo my bag. You got all that, you got the massive lures, you got broken baits, old licenses, old passes. What's in here? Football jigs, all the, oh boy, yeah. Anyway, my tackle bag needs to be redone. I am going to eventually get to that video. Come on. I told you. Yeah.